It's the current moment, and I felt it in my bones.
When you're talking about the volume, and these bad boys, of course, it's according to your flow adjustment. It just sips the chlorine, the bleach. It just barely sips it. So, man, as you can see, Mark is doing the rinse down phase. We're going to be doing some flat work on here as well. What I did, I came through and soaked everything down, but just look at the water flow on it. You can't beat it. Now, these are the pluses with it. Water flow. Another plus with it is that, of course, it's no battery. It's gas powered. All right? To where you don't have to worry about charging that bad boy up every night and keeping it attached to your stuff. So that's the plus with it. All right? But now the downside of it is, you say, well, what's the downside? Man, you say you're not going to go to 12 volt. Like I tell y'all all the time, every piece of equipment has its pluses and minuses. Now, am I going to go and take my 12 volt off the trailer? No, I'm not going to take the 12 volt off the trailer. All right. But what I'm saying is this is taking its place as my primary use of house washing, soaping down, doing things like that. This has taken its place. So what I'm saying is that the downside of it, this bad boy right here is extremely finicky if you do not have it hooked up right. You have to have it hooked up and pegged out just right. If not, it's going to have, you're going to get air leaks. And of course, with air leaks, you're going to pop your lines. All right. Shout out to my buddy Tony. They gave me a lot of insight on plugging these things up. Now, we build rigs all the time, 12 volt systems. All right. So this is really like my second one that I've done, but I changed the plumbing on it. And once I've done that, it makes it more stable. But like I said, if you're not familiar with rigging these systems up, really take your time to do your research on it. Do your research on these bad boys, because if not, it's gonna get you frustrated. All right, look at this coverage area. This is all from the ground, of course, no ladder needed. We're not downstreaming. This is, like I said, this is the roof pump. This is the P45. Look at the coverage area on it. It's amazing. So like I say, the only downside is your plumbing. You have to get your plumbing situated because it exposes all leaks immediately. You'll pop off lines, you'll shoot chemical on people's property. So you can have a lot of horror stories with these things as well. So like I say, do your research. That's what's the key with these bad boys. That's the only downside of it. All right, y'all, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and give Mark a hand with this bad boy right here. I can't be talking so much that you can't give a hand. First thing first is the job. In this house, what's this about? I think about 2,800, 3,000 square foot, something like that. You're looking at probably around about 30 minutes, and that's what you're shooting a job. All right? We're gonna take care of this concrete work as well. But like I said, I'm gonna walk y'all back to the trailer. This is a man right here. I highly recommend this. Like I said, this is one of those highly recommends coming from it, man. This P45 is excellent. The only thing is the plumbing. Make sure you get your plumbing right, and you're good to go. You're gonna need about 300 foot of line. I threw 300 on here with mine. Can't see any type of major reduction in the pressure, so that's always a plus as well. All right, so what we went with is, of course, the major rinse down valve. Not ball valve, excuse me. The gun, as you can see. And what we did is we went with 1/2 inch line. We run a 1/2 inch all the way back. All right. 1/2 inch barbs. everything like that. The plumbing, you may say, well, what's the plumbing on it? Of course, we running 1-inch line. Our 1-inch feed line coming in, 1-inch suction line, excuse me. Our 1-inch suction line coming on that bad boy. The plumbing is from the bottom of the tank. All right, the plumbing is from the bottom of the tank. That's one of the keys with this. I've seen it done other ways, but you're actually asking for more problems. You're just asking for it doing it that way. All right, and we're trying to keep this thing simple, sweet, hard to beat, the way you can get to the money. This is one of the customers that call us back every single year. He call us every single year to go ahead and get this stuff taken care of for him. So this is the first time that we actually using this P45 on this bad boy. I'm impressed. I've been holding off from doing a video on this thing. I wanted to go ahead and kind of give it a few test trials and test runs with it, see how she gonna do. And like I say, this is a game changer. I know they got the P40s out. Some of the guys have P40s, P45. So this is my pretty much take on roof wash pumps, because I was one of the ones that was a little skeptical of it. Like, oh, I don't know, man, this thing right here is kind of finicky. It may do this, it may do that. But from what I see, you really can't beat it. So this video pretty much, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and put a wrap on up on it. Thank y'all for subscribing, man. Don't forget, man, like, click, subscribe, and share this, man. Any type of information you guys want to go ahead and know about the power wash industry, let us know, man. We own the largest one in Central Alabama. We stay very busy with it. We take care of a lot of commercial properties, of course, residential as well. You guys in the industry know that's the bread and butter when it comes down to it. So this is what we do. This P45 is awesome. We don't have to do anything. We just soak down with the gun. We rinse down with the same gun. Saves time, saves money. Normally we had a surface cleaner running and I'll be doing the house, or vice versa, or something like that. But of course, somebody got to hold this camera on this bad boy. And the voice you hear, of course, is yours truly. So like I said, man, this is highly recommended. These bad boys running probably about anywhere from $1,300 to $1,600. Do yourself a favor and get one. We have a couple of them at the store ready for order if you guys are interested in ordering. Like I say, look, it's doing that fan tip as well. I always want to get these a light little rinse down. Even though we were just sipping with the bleach when it comes down to it, the way it won't harm anything, but you still want to put a little water on it. Y'all stay solid, stay blessed. It's a clear moment.